Hey guys, welcome back. I'm the Crow Mishka, and what I brought to you today is another RuneScape guide, 1 to 99 wood cutting. This is going to be best XP and most profit. I'm going to go over first the items that you're going to want to use. This is just the bronze hatchet. Everyone should have it in the tool belt. However, if you don't, I believe you can go to Lumbridge and go to Bob's Axe Store and purchase it. What you can also do is you can use the iron hatchet at level 1 wood cutting. And if you so choose to do this, it's 34 gold right now, so it's not too bad. However, I wouldn't use the iron. I would wait until you get level 6 wood cutting and go for the steel hatchet here, which is 45 gold right now. So it's only a little bit, it's 11 gold more, but it's worth it in my opinion. And this is what I used until I reached 41. And once you reach 41, definitely switch over to the rune hatchet here. Right now it's a little pricey. It's 7.2k, and if you're definitely starting out, that can be a little pricey. However, definitely upgrade once you reach level 41. Now, where I'm at here is I'm at the west of Lumbridge, just south of the Cowls. I chose to be here because this is where I was, and this is where you start out after the tutorial. But you can literally be anywhere in RuneScape. There is trees all over the place, just regular trees, dead trees, literally everywhere. So anywhere for right now, anywhere for this is just perfectly fine. You'll want to do this from 1 to 15. So from counting down 1 to 15, that shouldn't take you long at all. But like I do in my other videos, I will not give you a time frame because I'm not going to set that as expectation. Some people are faster than others, some are not. But uh, I chose where I was here in Lumbridge because I could, well, not only was I there, but because I could just start from the bottom and literally just work my way up and just start cutting down trees and keep going and keep going. But from 1 to 15, you're going to want to cut down 97 logs. And the 97 logs, if you choose to bank it, however, I do not recommend it, but if you choose to bank it, you'll earn about 15k of gold. That's really not a lot of gold, but if you're just starting out, it can be beneficial. So if you do want to bank it, definitely bank them. However, I chose to burn them. This is good fire making XP on the side, but however, this video is not fire making, and that is for a later date on a later video. So look forward to that. Now, from 15 to 30, you're going to want to cut down oak logs, and you're going to want to cut 293 of them. Now, two of the best spots, in my opinion, is west and east of Rock. Right now we're in the west portion of Rock, and I found the oak trees in about groups of threes. It's really close to the bank. It's within a few steps, and you can, if you choose to bank this as well, you can definitely bank it without ease. However, these can be highly populated, especially on populated servers. Especially the west point. So a little bit here in a few seconds when I switch over to East Varrock, then that's the place that I did it, and that is less likely to be populated than the west portion of it. But um, if you do choose to bank it, you'll get about 20,000 worth of gold, which is a little bit better than the 15,000. However, it's still not a whole bunch. But like I said, if you're starting out, it can be very beneficial to have that 20k. So the bank is right there within a few steps, and you definitely can bank this um, and earn some quite cash while you're getting from 15 to 30. Now, if you also choose to burn it, you can earn some good fire making XP on the side as well. But as I said before, I'll get into more detail about fire making on a later date on a better guide for it. And either method works fine. Definitely do this. We'll get into the most profitable way here in a little bit, so stay tuned. Once you've reached level 30, this is where we break it off to the most profitable way from the fastest way. You'll want to continue cutting oak logs from 30 to 60. And in doing this, you'll need to cut down about 6,944 oak trees to get to 60. Um, and in doing so, you're sacrificing speed for the quantity. And since the oaks are 71 gold right now and willows are only 20, you'll earn about 500,000 gold. So as long as you do not care to sacrifice the speed and you want the most profit way for this, from 30 to 60, definitely continue to cut down the oak logs because you'll make almost 500,000, and that's just, especially if you're starting out, that's quite a bit. I'll go ahead and go over to the XP way. Now, if you've chosen to do this speed way instead and sacrifice the money for this and go the faster route, you'll want to go south of Draenor Village, literally right next to the bank, right next to the fishing area, and you'll find willow trees, which this is the better spot to cut down willow trees for free-to-play members. And you'll need to cut down about 3,858 of these, and the bank is right there, so you can bank them and you'll make about 77,000. So it is some decent money while you're grinding to get this to 60 and get it pretty fast too. This area is generally very populated, but the server I'm on and the hour that I recorded this and everything, it wasn't populated at all. However, shortly after recording it, probably about 20 minutes, this people just started swarming here like flies. The people were just everywhere cutting these trees, and it's a good thing these trees do respawn quite fast, so you are able to cut them down. However, you gotta watch it because it's very populated. Now, from 60 to 99 for the faster way, you'll want to keep cutting down willow logs. Because this is the fastest way to get 99. And cutting down the willow logs, it will require you to cut down about 189,048. And if you choose to bank all of this, that's 3.7 million gold. Definitely, and you want to keep doing this all the way to 99. And the bank is there as well to bank it all. Now switching over to the most profitable way for this guide, you'll want to go from 60 to 99 on yew trees, which can be found in Remington and south of Falador. There's two spots for this. You'll need to cut down 72,919 yew logs, and you'll earn about 15 million. Now, the three yew trees in Remington are closer by, however, there's not a bank there. Now, if you go to the south of Falador, there's yew trees here. However, they're not as close, but there is a bank. So you can bank them quicker than you can at Remington. They're not as close together, and you'll be doing this for quite some time because cutting down almost 73,000 yew logs will take some time. However, it's like I said in the beginning of the profit way, if you do not care to wait, this is 15 million. That is quite a bit of money. That is very useful, and that is actually the end of the guide. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned next time.